So today on the bench, we have something a little bit different. I'm going to take a break from this monster truck build, which you can see over in its playlist on the channel, and do this. I stupidly broke my head heater for my nitro truck. This one's my son's. I bought it at the same time that I bought mine. This one works great. Mine I broke. How? I left my head heater sat on for about 25 minutes, and by accident, right? I plugged it in, walked away, and when I came back, I realized my mistake, and it was time to go run anyway. So I went to go take the head heater off, and I had it by the tab. My hand kind of slipped off, and I pulled the wire. The wire just came completely out. I guess the glue inside or the plastic inside is softened enough to where the wires just kind of slid right out. So note to self: don't pull on the wire like ever. At least when it's not. At least not when it's hot. If you're going to pull on the wire, make sure it's cold enough that plastic hasn't melted and given way. So what's nice though is that Jeremy's a great guy. I reached out to him, let him know what I did, and for less than what I paid for the heater, I got a new heating element and instructions on how to set it up. Thanks to Mr. Jeremy Whiting. JW Head Heaters, you guys, great head heaters. And the service is phenomenal. I can't say enough. Great job, Jeremy. Okay, so the way I understand it is I am supposed to peel out the existing heating element, and probably this fiberglass or whatever Kevlar liner that goes with it, because it looks like I have a new one that says remove before installing. So it's got the sticky stuff on the inside of there, right? So I should be able to pull this off, and I think that I can just apply heat if it doesn't come off straight away. Let me go grab my heat gun. Okay, let's try this. I'm not trying to burn myself here, just get it hot enough that I can get the glue to come off, right? Oops. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that works pretty well. Oh yeah. Just needed a little bit of heat. It'll pretty well come out in one piece. Not quite, but close enough for what we need. This is just gonna warm up our car. I don't know if this fiberglass is probably the best thing to be around. So that gets us to there. And my understanding is we can just take this heater and put it through the hole in the canvas here. And then we'll take our sticky stuff, lay it on the back, and then we'll kind of cup it all in there. See how that goes. I don't think both layers are supposed to come off there. Looks like there's a layer of adhesive. Yeah. A layer of adhesive and then a layer of the fiberglass kind of material. So let's go in with our heater. It looks like just the same as before. Get it nice and stuck there. And then curve this around and put it into the canvas, trying not to get it stuck along the way. As the wires come out there, that should be pretty good. So let's now go in with our, actually let me snip that off a little bit. I don't know why I don't care for that very much. Just nip that. Good enough. And then we make our plug, right? I don't guess, does it make a difference, polarity, right? It's just heat, current. I don't see any indicators. Oh, wait, there is text on the wire. I can go, yeah. So I want to go in like this. I think these just insert into these spots, and I believe, yeah, they'll clip in, and then I can insert the plastic clip to keep the clips in, or the metal contact in the terminals. Let's try that. So those kind of clip in. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like they're pretty well clipped in. There's a metal or a plastic clip that will insert into the tail of this. It looks like it goes like that. Yeah. Let me get my pliers. And we insert that there. That should be us good. And then put the rubber down the wire into the plug. And that should be us done. Let's get that rubber seal in there. Yeah. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. Let's test it out. Got a plug here. Plug it in. If it catches fire in my hands, we know we did something wrong, right? Let's see. Well, so far so good. It's worn up. I think JW said that he runs these for 4 or 5 minutes before he sends them out, even to make sure everything's good and to let everything burn in a little bit. I'll do that too. Yeah, it's getting nice and hot now. And he did say that there might be a tendency to smoke the first few times you use it. But so far so good, and that gets hot fast. Let's see if I can find some scissors to trim that up a little bit better. Typical, left at home. getting hot. We can temp gun it. See what we read. 300, 320? Really? Wow. 280? 300? 300. That's pretty good. No smoking or anything. But yeah, or there's a little bit of smoke. But yeah, make sure you don't pull these wires out while the element's hot. Bad move. So yeah, looks like it's good. Man, it's hard to believe there's 300 degrees here on the outside, because if you actually can temp the outside and see at 170, 180. It's so like I can hold this in my hand. However, it's 300, 320, 345, 350. All right, inside, yeah, pretty hot. It's actually cooking up on the outside too. AW head heaters, go get you one. I'll leave a link in the description down here, and thanks Jeremy for the new element and the instructions on how to set this up. If anybody runs into the same problem in the future, again, by their own cause, because, you know, I'm dumb, don't be dumb like me and pull your wires out, and you won't have to deal with that problem in the first place. Yeah, great heater, great guy. Yeah. All right, have a good one. Like and subscribe.